Hey y'all, welcome back to Distorted Vision Tarot, where it's bigger than what you can see. This is Jimmy B with a monthly reading for Leo. This reading will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And as always, cross watchers are welcome. If any of any of the message here resonates with you, be sure to hit that like button down there. Also comment, leave some feedback for your boy. Also turn on your notifications to be in the know when new videos are uploaded. So before we get started here, we'll have a brief moment of silence for you to center and focus your energy, while we also invite Spirit in to help us deliver these messages. All right, Leo. We'll start with our oracle message here for you. What's been going on? Oracle card here for Leo. That's three. I just want to take one. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. Leo, this is definitely some time for you to look at your intuition for the answers that you're truly looking for. Let's see. All right. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. It's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is the turning your gaze inward. You're being called to source your guidance from within, to study the terrain of your inner landscape, to develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you keep checking in, to draw on the wisdom within and let that be the authority in your life. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice, to get in the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day before consuming anything from the outside world, to start from a feeling of at-homeness, and throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. This doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being. A state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. How are you being called to turn your gaze within? Leo, maybe this message is for some of you out there who are needing to look within themselves instead of looking out for the message. Sometimes we all get thrown off of our paths just a bit, but this card is definitely calling you to realign with yourself, to see what it is that you need to even fulfill your own dreams and your own destiny. Alright, so let's get the cards out here for a reading. Any messages here for Leo? Six of Cups. Talks about nostalgia, some memories, some good times. Yourself and your current energy. Your soul remembers. Your soul remembers what it looks like to be called home, turning your gaze within. Ace of Swords here's standing in your way. Maybe some moments of clarity need to be brought back to light. Leo here, messages here for Leo. Death card. Magician. Leo, some of you are going through some transformations, and you know it unconsciously, and it actually feels good to you. Don't fight it as you feel, it may be something that you're not really used to, unfamiliar feeling. You got your eyes here on the King of Pentacles. And your goal here is to take care of your home, take care of your values, really be in charge, really be authoritative with the things that you own and the things that you care for, the things that you value. Queen of Swords. The future energy here. Maybe some of you have quick decisions that to be made. Queen of Wands, sharing some of your energy here, Leo. What's happening around you here? Princess of Wands. Hopes and fears here for Leo. Four of Wands here. I think some of you may be celebrating too soon. You have your eyes on the prize, eyes on the finish line, of course. But maybe something about it is making you a bit hesitant. What's the outcome? Let's get an outcome card here for Leo as well. The Five of Pentacles. Some of you may be moving on here. Princess of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Potential new offering coming in for you. Are you willing to accept it? Let's see. Maybe a new job for some as well. All right, so let's clarify. Let's clarify. Start with this Six of Pentacles here. Clarify the Six of Cups. Six of Cups here for Leo. Some of you here are currently at a great nostalgic moment here. Ooh, that just went out. Some of you are going through some really good memories right now, but in order to do that, you're having to isolate yourself and actually, put up your boundaries in order to get there. Currently you're at a good state, a good place, and maybe isolation is necessary. Not all of us sometimes need to take that time for ourselves. But even here again with, The oracle message here as well. All paths lead home. Turning your gaze within. Sometimes that Eight of Swords, the isolation is needed for us to gain clarity. It's needed for us to put up our boundaries to make sure that we're serving ourselves, we're serving our highest purpose, our highest good. In order for us to move forward here in life, turning that gaze within. Clarify this Ace of Swords here in the crossing position. What's standing in your way? That clarity. Why is this moment of clarity here? This potential clarity moment for Leo. Queen of Swords as well. And the Six of Cups again. Leo, some of you right now with this moment of clarity, you're kind of torn about going maybe back to something previously, maybe a previous love that you love interest, some kind of good memory, some kind of good times that's got you going back and forth. But here currently you seem like you're putting up boundaries for it, but at the same time, this good memories here, this with the Six Cups card, it is coming back, so it's still playing a major part in your life. And when we have those moments, those inner struggles, those times that we seem to be going back and forth, where we think that, okay, yes, this is what we want, and I mean it. I'm going to put up these boundaries, and I need to get this space for myself. Right now, it just seems for some of you here that you're not quite clear, on moving forward or standing pat where you are here. Let's clarify this Death card here. Unconscious position. Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles, and also Six of Wands. Hey Leo, yeah, looks here, there's definitely some changes happening. Signified by the Death card here in the Queen of Cups. Changing unconsciously, you feeling that there's a way that you need to change the way that maybe you show your love to someone, you appreciate someone, or maybe you're not getting that love, and it's causing, well, it's not causing, it's bringing up some options for you to maybe move on, to move past that, as if maybe you're not receiving the love that you would like, or even, or maybe someone that you may be involved with is not receiving the love as they could need it. Someone here is also is just King of Pentacles here, is also being a little bit afraid to open up. When the King of Pentacles sometimes can hold on to those pentacles too much and not really let, not even let those values show out for themselves. Because sometimes when we tend to overthink, overthinking and over being overprotective of the things that we have. Let's clarify this Magician card here in the past. What are we manifesting back here? Oh wow, Magician card. Okay, Leo. A lot of manifestation here. Above, so below. Manifesting a great decision. Something here that had you, that surely brought you some joy, some happiness. Let's clarify this King of Pentacles here. Clarified by the Empress. And the Knight of Pentacles. Leo, maybe currently here you're working on taking care of, yourself, taking care of home, really showing some love here, really giving yourself the appreciation that is needed, and also possibly maybe moving into a newer home or some kind of new opportunity here for you. Something that you definitely cherish, something that you love, something that you care for. There's a lot of earth energy here, a lot of groundedness here. And it definitely just seems to be that you are on the right path. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords energy. Clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Leo, in the upcoming future here, maybe you're working on your independence. Maybe this is a point where, you have a plan in place. The Queen, she is very decisive. You have a plan in place to move forward to some independence, something that you're truly working on. There's a lot of energy here to turning your gaze within. Again, that kind of leads here back to the Oracle message here. And with these swords here, gaining a lot of clarity, and a lot of understanding of what's next for you. All right, let's clarify this Queen of Wands here. Some advice from Spirit. What advice do we have here for Leo? Advice for Leo. Advice here for Leo. Leo, understand here, that it is a process. And of course, to move through this process and turning your gaze within, you have to first be willing to give it all up. Star card here. You have to be willing to understand that for the things that we want, we must put in the time, and we must be willing to give it all up to center and focus that on what it is we want. With the Ten of Swords here, it's really telling you that it's time. The Ten of Swords comes in over word. It's as a needed, painful ending, but that ending is needed for you to move on. It's energy happening around you here with this Princess of Wands. Clarified by the Nine of Swords. Leo, maybe you're hesitant about, or happening around you now, there's some hesitancy about starting a new path, a new creation. But here, just with the Princess of Wands and the Emperor, it just seems like it needs to be deliberate. Just with the things happening around you, as the Emperor sits in his chair, commanding, very purposeful, very intentional. Maybe here's someone around you. There may be some stressful situations around them that they can control. So with this Princess of Wands here, maybe this could be you're sharing this energy with the Princess of Wands. Some potential creation here for you. Let's clarify this Four of Wands here. Why is this Four of Wands here? The Hangman and the Strength card. Are you feeling you might come up short, Leo? You need the strength to get there, to provide this happiness, this celebration, this moment of clarity. And you're afraid that you might be the one just standing by and watching this happiness, and you might not be the one that's achieving this happiness. All right, and the outcome card here, Five of Pentacles. What are we moving away from? King of Wands. Could be your energy here, Leo. And the Four of Swords. Leo, seems here that you could be moving away from a very stressful position. But you'll also be getting the rest that you need with the Four of Swords happening. With the loss here of the Five of Pentacles, it represents a moving away from a significant event. And with the King of Wands here, you should be definitely proud to move away from that, because incoming that moment of rest, that moment of clarity here for you to turn your gaze within. It's about inner authority. It's on the bottom here. Six of Pentacles. Stability is on the horizon for you, Leo. This is definitely a time to center yourself and focus on yourself. Pave that new path. It's on the bottom here. Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor. See the light by staying grounded. We'll read this and we'll close out the message. Star Keeper. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. You've likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you'll tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more this wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission: to grow as an individual and as part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. In the world and not of it, Leo. In the world and not of it. Until next time, peace.